Bronny James, son of NBA superstar LeBron James, unfortunately suffered cardiac arrest at his USC's basketball practice yesterday, which was Monday. Clutch Sports put out a statement on behalf of the James family. And in this moment, I just want to take a moment to pray for Bronny, the doctors, the hospital staff, and the entire James family, including the Clutch Sports family. Dear God, we just come to you.
We gonna pray for those in the world. Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. We're gonna start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakadash, which in the Paleo Hebrew tongues, created as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to you sister and brothers living this truth, and shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. Now, as we've seen from that clip, LeBron James' son, Bronny James, just had cardiac arrest yesterday at practice at USC. He's a basketball player. You know, that's a college. And dude's reporting, he talking about, I just want to give a moment to pray. We don't pray for people in this world. We don't pray for them. You know, and for anybody about, oh, that's wrong. You ain't going to pray for him. Let's get to the script to see what Yahweh Shah had to say about that. Because LeBron James is a sellout, and his son, he's the son of a sellout. So that's judgment right there. So I'm not about to pray for them people. He ain't a hopeful elect. He ain't this truth. So this is John 17:9. And it reads, I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. So if LeBron was in this truth, a hopeful elect, I send up prayers from him and his son, but he's not. He's of this world. He's getting his judgment. Now, on this lesson, I'm going to use a lot of cold words. You know, it's going to be word to the wise, because I ain't trying to, get knocked. So I'm going to use cold words. But what looks like would happen if this story is true, because it could be a distraction, but the story is, this is a real legit story that's going out, and it looked like he has, because I know LeBron went and got it, and I know his son most likely went and got it. So this is a snake bite injury is what we are witnessing, and this is becoming very, very common right now. It's a lot of young athletes that's dropping from cardiac arrest. This was not common 5 years ago or 10 years ago. It's being common now, because that, what that is, that's showing signs of that snake bite, if you know what I mean, word to the wise. And it's getting bad effects of that, man, for that young dude to have cardiac arrest at 18, because they trying to get him in the NBA. He was only supposed to play 1 year at USC, ball out, and then go to the league, and LeBron's gonna try to go to whatever team he's on so he can play with his son on the team. That was the goal he had in mind. And Lord looking like, I'm disrupting all of that, because who's to say he might not play basketball no more? Cardiac arrest ain't nothing to laugh at. I looked at that, I thought it was like a heart attack, but it's different, it's worse. Cardiac arrest means your heart stopped pumping blood. So they had to hit dude the defibrillator and everything to get him back right. And that's just like, man, dude is number 18 years old, got heart problems. What caused that? Which we know what caused that. We know what caused it. It's that snake bite that this devil, was handing out like candy to everybody. So let's go to Psalms. This ain't gonna be a long lesson. I just want to make a point, and y'all should feel good in this truth that, didn't go out and get that, because we took a lot of flack from our people for not getting it. They saying we was stupid, we dumb, you're crazy, all of that. And we held strong, and we kept our faith in the Lord, and now look what's happening. Because majority of Americans went and got that. They went and got it. And now I bet with this, because this is making headline news. Headline news. I was say, if this is a distraction tactic or fake, that wasn't a smart move by Esau, because it's putting a spotlight on, something that you want to profit off of. So that's why I feel like this is really from the Lord. I don't think this is made up. I don't think it is. You know, you couldn't put nothing past Esau, but I don't think it's made up because it's a lot of young athletes that's dropping from cardiac arrest. A lot. I'm saying a lot of them. You know, it don't make a lot of national news because they don't have a famous dad like he do. But if you in the news feed like I am, you'll see it. I'm talking about, I done seen wrestling, children from wrestling, basketball, high school basketball, football, hockey. All man, this is starting to be a very common thing, cardiac arrest, and he's lucky to be alive, because most people I'm hearing, these younger people I'm hearing, they're kicking the bucket from the cardiac arrest. Track, a lot of them are, you know, falling out and dying suddenly from cardiac arrest, and then Esau trying to run damage control, say it's this or it's that, and I'm like, no, man, we know what it was, we know what that is, we know what went out. Now, because we didn't have this problem, like I said, 5 years ago. Now it's a problem. You know, everybody went and got bit by the snake. I'd be nervous right about now. I mean, you could suddenly get cardiac arrest. So we're going to hit right here. And this right here, this precept hit strong right here. This is Psalms 58:4. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They're like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Now, this precept is really going into the Dewan that Esau puts out. You know, his philosophy, his wicked way of living. That stops your ear from hearing the truth. But I'm like, this script is twofold, because I feel like that stuff that went out was some poison. It was some poison. Snake poison at that. And the snake got what? A snake got 2 fangs. And you had to go do it 2 times. So that's a snake bite. And it's poison. And like, this mug, hey, like the precepts say, when you go into cardiac arrest, hey, it showed you ain't gonna hear nothing. You got to pass out. Sure is gonna stop your ear. So the snake poison ain't no joke. You're gonna see, I feel like it's gonna be more as we move forward. And that's Esau's way of thinning the numbers so that his military can have an easier time subduing the public. So this ain't like, this about to make big time news, man. Big time news. So if it is a psyop, it's for distraction. That wasn't a smart move by Esau, because everybody gonna look into it. Look, they always tell his daddy to shut up and dribble. You think his daddy about to shut up and dribble now? This dude, y'all done gave this dude billions of dollars. He about to research what done happened to his son. That's one thing you don't play with. You don't play with Jake's children. You know, we turn ferocious when you do that. And hey, man, as I said, hey, Esau about to be scrambling on this one. Like, oh shoot, I didn't want it to be this high profile. You know, now we in trouble. Like, you know, Fashi somewhere shaking in his boots. You about to run and hide. Because the best believe they're gonna investigate. Because they got big plans for this dude. He's supposed to be in the NBA. He ain't supposed to be having cardiac arrest. You know, that's ruining LeBron James' dream. He said it's his dream to play in the NBA with his son. So for this to happen, you best believe that dude's somewhere hot. If this is authentic, he's somewhere hot, somewhere mad. You know, and I think I got an article. Yeah. Check this out. It says, according to Mayo Clinic article from last June, sudden cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death in the young athletes. You hear that? Leading cause. These children are perfectly healthy. Well, they should be healthy. They working out. And all of a sudden they had practice and in games and events, and they passing out. Heart stopping. After the shocking event of Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin collapsed on the football field, heart health has been on the minds of many. With athletes on the field, the court, or anywhere, the staggering statistic of sudden cardiac arrest being the leading cause of death for young athletes may shock parents. So that brings up the question of why athletes specifically. It ain't just athletes either. I've been noticing a lot of people from all walks of life are suddenly have cardiac arrest. It's spotlighting the children because they should be in shape. They up here running, getting their heart rate up, and all of a sudden their heart just gonna stop on them. It's failing. You know? Hearts are failing them, man. Well, that's a precept. I might go look that up. Which really is going into being scared, but literally their hearts are failing. And that's a great crime to me. We know it's from, from snake bites. We know that. They don't want to say that. They'll never. I don't see them ever saying that and putting that out there like that. But that's what it is, because that was the job of that, to do that. Knock numbers off. So that it'd be only a few more people here, like that show The Last of Us, and that way they can better implement their plans. Because, like, what was that? The Georgia Guidestones said get the population down to 500 million. Man, you think this devil ain't trying to do that? He can't subdue, 9 billion people. That's too much for him. So he has to do something in order to thin the crowd, which people went and got it on their own. And now all of a sudden this. Like, my mother has told me that her chest ain't been right since she went, and did that. So I know it's affecting people, man. And see, the young people, because they're the ones that's like being active, running, doing sports. As soon as they get their heart rate up, man, that sucker stop. It's full of poison. Man, they got a bit by a snake. And we know what that snake is. And that's a great crime right there, man. But hey, that's Hosea 4:6. My people perish for lack of knowledge. You should have been on top of this. Apostle Elders put out the warning, like, don't go do it. Don't do it. Everybody else in the world was like, man, we're going to go do it. And they did it. And that's right. Call her long, Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai. They did put me in this truth, and I did not go and get bit by a snake. All praises to the Most High for that, because a majority of people did. Majority of people have done that. Majority of my family have done that. So, we're going to wait and see what happens. But this right here, hey, this is blowing up. Headline news. LeBron James is the face of the NBA, and now his son has cardiac arrest? What? So that's going to make everybody get scared. They done did that. So let's go back to the scriptures. Let's go to Luke 9:24. Because this precept is hitting hard right here. It's Luke 9:24. For whomsoever will save his life shall lose it. But whomsoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. So when this whole situation going out, they was telling everybody, go get it, save your life. Go get it to save your life. Go get it to save your life. That's their precept coming to life right there. They went and got it to do what? To save their life. And little they know, you did the opposite by going to go do that. By going to go do that, you dang near done, hey, you done put yourself in this devil's hands to where he will, he gonna stop your little heart. It's gonna mess you up. You gonna lose it. And that's their precept right there. But whosoever will lose his life for my sake, discount everything this devil doing. Discount our way of life. He said you should save it. Because when they come again, it got to that point, man. A lot of people lost their jobs over that. Lost their jobs, their businesses, their way of life. Because they didn't want to comply. Because they knew it was a game. But everybody's caught up in the sauce. They're like, I got to save my life. They put on TV, it's doing this, and it knocked off so many people over here, knocked off so many over there. It spread like wildfire. It's doing this, and they got scared because they didn't know no better. So they went to Egypt for help. And they got bit by a snake. And now they thinking they was going to save their life. Man, most likely they about to lose their life. That snake venom is in their system. Got bit by that snake, man. That poison that's in their system, man. You gotta, don't deal with snakes. Don't let that snake bite you. Don't go let no snake bite you, man. They poisonous. And see, that's why I said we gotta thank the Most High that He put on our mind to know that. Like when that whole scenario hit, I already knew what that was from the gate. I was like, oh, they running that scenario, okay. I'm about to wait it out. Everybody's all on my family, all you stupid. You better go do that. Give it to your children too, don't you go do that. I'm like, nah, man, I know what that is. Now they all feeling crazy. They all like, dang, I should have listened to you, Tay. I wish I'd have listened. They all regret it. All the women I talk to my family regret going to go do that. They regret it. And I'm like, hey, I tried to warn you. And I know a lot of people that got bit by a snake. I know a lot of people got bit by a snake. And we'll see, how it goes for them. Cause this is crazy, man. I'm like, this right here, woo, this right here. I know Esau didn't want this to happen, man. If this is true and happened, he didn't need that. Cause it's got to put a spotlight. Everybody gonna be talking about it. Everybody. I bet them dudes, man, they trying to pack their bags on a plane and get up out of here right now. Like, oh shoot, this about to get us knocked. Dude might get to investigating. LeBron James might get to investigating, trying to figure out, and they're telling what they're gonna find in that boy's system. And it's not gonna be good news for the people that profited off that stuff. So I just want to put that breaking news out, man. Like, hey, we got to get ready, man. We have loved ones start getting cardiac arrest and start dropping like flies. You can't let it shake you up, y'all. You can't get shook up by that. They made their decision, the grown people, and it's nothing we can do about that. And like I read in the earlier scripture, man, we pray not, but they of the world. They chose that. The warning went out. They didn't heed it. We was fools. We was dummies. They went out and did it. And now I bet you they regretting their decision. I bet you they is. So with that being said, and I hope this has been edifying. Hey, stay focused, y'all, Charlotte. Stay focused, man. Because things about to get real ugly in a minute, man. A lot of people their whole emotions gonna get shook up. Because a lot of loved ones about to start dropping. So people's tensions and anxieties about to be up real high. So stay circumspect, watch out, be careful. I love y'all. Kwame Yasharala, detailed by Bob. Shalom.